Hello, how's it going, folks? Can y'all hear me? How's it going? Hey, how's it going? I'm Uncle Brian. Nice to see you, and everyone who may be in chat or not watching this much later. Hello, welcome. How's the weather? It's Thursday, my dudes. Why is it low-key Thursday today, dude? It's Thursday. You know what that means. It's time for TheCapsLocke, presented by me, the Caps fan. Crazy, I know. Welcome back to another episode of our White 2 Nuzlocke. We are currently in a training montage because I did not do my homework and train off stream. Sorry. But we are currently training up to beat Drayden. We have some sort of a half-assed strategy with a Octillery that we're gonna try and implement. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I'll show you the rest of the team too. Got Baggins the Amoongus, Strawberry the Excadrill, Apple the Gliscor, Marshall the Mienshao, Dish our Octillery, and last but not least, Manowar the Jellicent. Yeah, the goal is to train all of our Pokemon up to 50. Dish has quite a way to go. He's got, he's level 41 right now, so we've got to really work on training Dish up a decent amount. But, we still got some room to grind on Apple as well as Manowar. So we've got our work cut out for us today, guys. And after we're done with the training montage, we'll go through the gym, take on the gym trainers, and then hopefully take on Drayden. But we'll see how things go. Who knows what might happen? Maybe we'll lose another Pokemon, God forbid. You're a bubble. Here's the bubble. I'm already in Friday. Pokedelta, you're just ahead of the game, my guy. You're just ahead of the game. Thank you, by the way, both you and Hilbert, for sending me the links to the DJ Pikachu set, which I still have not watched. I had planned to watch it today at work, and then I got distracted with other things, and also didn't really work a lot today. I didn't have a lot to do. So, yeah. Hey, Normans, how's it going? Good to see you. You know what I do need, though? I need to give you... You have the... Wait, what item do you have? Do you have the lucky egg? No, you have the big root. Okay. Do you have the lucky egg? No, you have the mystic water. Okay, we'll give Apple the lucky egg just to make things move a little faster now that I've learned that we've had it this whole time. Your Unova run of Violet is going great. Glad to hear. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. I will do that whenever I get a chance to do. I don't know what the drink of choice today is. Is it just borehole water? I think it is. It is, and it's not particularly good water either. I did not refill my water bottle before stream. I might have to go and do that in the middle of the stream. Look out for the Mimikyu and... Oh my god, that's awesome that they do that. Oh, his is much better than mine. We're gonna run from this fight. I know, you did say as much, Normans. Got yourself an OSHA violation. Do they in the DJ Pikachu set, did they have any other Pikachu clones pop up, or is it just Mimikyu? Has my connection been doing better? Well, you tell me. I haven't seen any drops yet, but basically the trick seemed to be to bring the output quality down to 720. That seems to have done it. I might test things a little bit and try and push the boundaries a little bit, maybe on Saturday if I end up doing a Saturday stream, but For the time being, I want to keep things stable, at least while we've got the Bulbacast still happening. I want to make sure that the Bulbacast is nice and smooth. Looks good so far. Yeah, good. I'm glad. I might try and like turn the bitrate up a little bit, if things fine, and then turn it back down if things get worse. Also need to eat the microphone a little bit. I'll bump you up to 500. I think that's really cute that they added Mimikyu in. Uh-oh. I missed it. I missed the rustling. It's a little baby Carablast. But yeah, that's the plan today, y'all. It's grind and then Drayden. The way to go. But yeah, I'm still like low-key like settling in and stuff, but I'm glad to have finally seemingly squashed this issue with the stream stuff, the connections. Knock on wood, you never know when it might just pop up. Maybe bad Wi-Fi happens and things go to crap, but we'll see. I would ask about the presents, but I think everybody in chat right now was here when I did my reaction stream to it. So I feel like talking about the presents is kind of like beating a dead horse at this point. So what do you want to chat about, chat? Because we've got time. We got plenty of time before we do something interesting in this run. So ask me anything. Give me a smorgasbord of questions to ponder. Can we chat about hymns and mantras? Or why not? What's your favorite mantra? I don't think I know a mantra. Like what is the definition of a mantra? Is it just like a cool thing that people say TM? Or is it like different? Is it like something like more like like more like helpful? Like I don't know, like yeah, do you guys get what I'm saying? I can't find the word for it. Another quote from Bill Wirtz. I love that video. I miss that guy. Wonder what he's doing sometimes. Let's meditate. Dude, I cannot meditate to save my life. My first year roommate in college would meditate all the time. And I tried to do it with him a couple times, and I just could not get the hang of it. I think I just like my undiagnosed ADHD just gets in the way. Probably making music. True. Yeah. I did like his music, but it wasn't as good as his. Which I know if I said that to his face, he would probably slap me. But I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to Bill Wirtz himself. You know what we should do? We should actually... I'm learning, chat. We should go to this piece of grass because there's no water. So even though it's like a little harder to get into, hopefully we see more rustling quicker. You feel me? Do sea shanties talk about like are those considered hymns There's a lot of not being Woshen going on this stream. KR, we have business to do. We have business to take care of, my guy. We have a long-standing grudge with Gym Leader Drayden that we need to beat him. We need to prove that we're the best trainer in all of Unova. AC/DC is a good band. I can't believe Ozzy Osbourne actually died, by the way. Thought that guy was immortal. I have not tried the Woshen raid yet. Although I could probably like, just bring my Skeledirge and spam Torch Song and be fine. EV8. Get to it. What is that, dude? Is that Link? But looking really odd at me. Hear about Hulk Hogan being dead? I did. I care so little about wrestling that I do not care. Ozzy putting out a farewell show and then dying is pretty metal. Dude, Ozzy Osbourne lived his life as the most metal man in existence. That guy is so insane. There's a less cursed version. Oh, it's like the streamer themselves. It's cute. Cute. I like it. I think the Zangoose could give us a decent experience. I think Ozzy is living it up down there with the devil. He's gotta be down there, you know? Like, not because he's a bad person, just because it wouldn't be right for him to end up in heaven. Genpai. I was playing Persona 3 in front of my housemates earlier today, and I think the game is just too weird for them to grasp. Hey Jay, how's it going? Welcome in. He's in hanging with the devil, he took the devil's job. True. He's watching from the great beyond. We're grinding on the route. Yeah, I didn't do my homework, so we're gonna be training up Octillery today, and hopefully not taking forever to do so. I did start stream a little early today, partially because I don't want to end a little early, but also because I want to start getting into the habit of starting earlier. But also because I wanted to spend more time grinding, because I needed to. Gonna boot up your Switch? Dude, good luck with the raid. Let me know if you have any strats. I saw something about Through Edge spamming Bitterblade, is that right? Yeah. Good luck. Has anyone else done the Woshen raid? Or tried it at least? I do know that there has been talking about on the multimedia group chat, if you will, about some people doing some Woshen raids at some point soon. I don't know exactly when, but it will be soon. You mean Ozzy raising hell in heaven is not a thing? No, you make a valid point, actually. He probably did. He probably is up there, but, like, he is, like, the devil's, like, puppet. Did my part to the raid count. I did 3 of them. Honestly, God's strongest soldier right there. Good for you, man. Thank you for doing your part. I'm doing my part, except I'm not. See, that's the real ooh, swords dance. That's better than Screech IMO. Once I catch the last Pawmi I need, I'm gonna roast the snail. Why do you need a Pawmi? Are you just like shiny hunting for it, or planning to use it? Woke up Swords Dance Bitter Blade. Yeah, okay. That seems like the optimal strategy, huh? So you guys can have your Ceruledge, and I will have my Skeledirge, and we will not be the same, but we will have the same idea. Swords Dance and Bug Bite Scizor. That's also a good strat. 4 times, hit that 4 times bug type weakness. Gonna pull out the Reshiram. Don't flex on us like that, Normans. Oh my god, and there he goes again. He's flexing with the Arceus now. Tisk tisk, man. Up the audio bit rate. Well, you guys can hear me a little crisp. I didn't know that audio bitrate was a thing. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. It's a Terra raid, so it's different. Oh, actually, yeah, that's probably a good point too. It'll probably mess up with Skeledirge. The Skeledirge strat. I still have my, somewhere, I don't know where, but somewhere in the depths of my Pokemon bank or home, I don't know which one at this point, I have my old event Arceus. The one that did the Sinjo Ruins event Arceus. That has, Judgment, Spatial Rend, Roar of Time, and Shadow Force as its moveset. Yeah, I have an Octillery. That's the strategy we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with Octillery plus Never Melt Ice. Home wipes all the moves? What? I rarely touch Pokemon Home. That is very dumb. Maybe I will keep it in Ultra Sun then, so that way it doesn't ever lose its moveset. But I guess that does make sense. Not only, well, Home does have compatibility with Go too, or can you only bring in Pokemon like back and forth from Go if it started in Go? Backless Pikachu, that's so stupid. From Go only, gotcha. I should really transfer some of my shinies from Go into Home. Return being cut. Honestly, I don't really mind it being cut. I wasn't a big fan of the move Return anyway. I somehow have a lot of the Hat Pikachus. I have like, dude, let me pull out my Pokemon Go, because I have like 10 of them, and one of them is a hundo. Hey Storm, how's it going? Welcome in, gamer. There's Noibat everywhere. Don't mind me catching Pokemon and Go while I'm grinding. You lost 2 moves from your contest team at Emerald? No! That sucks. Good Pogo. Or Pokemon Home. Where is that? Is that... Oh, the rustling grass is up top. You're sleepy. Why are you sleepy? Did you not get enough sleep last night? Okay, hold on. Before we grind some more, and take a look at my Pikachus, alright? We've got regular, normal Pikachu, Santa Hat Pikachu, Sun Hat Pikachu with sunglasses, purple top hat Pikachu. That one's from 2021, by the way. Another top hat Pikachu, this time from 2024. Trading card Pikachu with like a little baseball cap. Birthday cake Pikachu. Which one's the Hondo? But find the Hondo. The next one. I have two birthday cake Pikachu. Then I have a different Santa Hat Pikachu with the holly beret and the scarf. I have Pikachu dressed as a Mimikyu, which is kind of funny. Like wintertime Pikachu with like this is like Christmas 2022 Pikachu, so it's got like a top hat and then a scarf and then a winter coat. I have flying Pikachu from air balloons and stuff. I have Sailor Pikachu, and he's crossing his arms like a badass. Two of them. Then I have Sun Tiara Pikachu. I have Moon Tiara Pikachu, and that is the Hundo. Green Tiara, 2 green Tiara, 1 yellow Tiara, and that's it. There you go. I also have like a ton of Squirtle Squad Squirtles from the Squirtle Squad event back in 2018. So many of them. Missed your message. Okay, hold on. Oh, nice, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. I made peanut butter balls dipped in chocolate for dessert. Ooh. Honestly, like, I'm not a huge fan of peanut butter chocolate, aside from, like, Reese's. But I think that's because Reese's peanut butter isn't, like, real peanut butter. Like, fake peanut butter. I got enough sleep but didn't take my meds. No, you didn't forget your meds. Oh, that sucks. I've been doing pretty good with my meds recently. EBH. Why do most fake shinies have items? Is there a reason for it, or is it just because they have them? I don't know. It's a thing, I guess, for some reason. Dude, this sun needs to, like, go down just a little bit. Probably generated with the item? I suppose so, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Most of them have capsules. Flygar, buddy. Cursed body, ooh, dude, that could come in handy. Yeah, Master Balls, that makes sense too. But technically speaking, if you catch a Pokemon in a hacked Master Ball, does it matter? Does the game like track that? Because I can see how the game would be able to track like hacked Mons if each Mon has like a specific valid Mon ID or something. Just like how you can't just stuff 10 digits of numbers together and expect it to be a valid credit card number. It like needs to follow some formula. Think of all the hacked shinies. I mean, people are gonna do that, you know? It's like, it's just so much more prevalent. I think because it's easier. Like, it's not like this didn't like exist back in the day. It just feels more prevalent now because everyone can put their Pokemon out on the internet, and so it's like, oh yeah. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for them because I'm sure they get hit with like payment scams for some of them. Up top again, isn't it? Ooh. Starting to get the Iron Moth battle ready. Time me. Alright, alright. KR, I got you on the clock, buddy. I got you on the clock. Stopwatch, go. I'm giving KR 15 minutes to beat here you go, KR. KR, if you can beat Iron Moth in 15 minutes, I will gift you 1 sub. Hack shinies aren't as much of a problem in 3DS era Wonder Trades. Yeah, Wonder Trades are different. I'm more talking about like the GTS BS that people would do. Like even earlier than Gen 6. Especially since said bot won't even appreciate the perfect IV, optimal nature, special ball, themed held item, and loaded with egg move standard I have. No, never. A bot could never appreciate that. I really wish I took advantage of Wonder Trade when it existed. Like, I really wanted to do a Wonder Lock for this, for the Caps Lock, and it just never worked. Never worked out. Didn't they find some way to bring online back to DS and 3DS games? Kind of. There's like hosted fan servers out there for event and mystery gift stuff for the DS. I know that much. For the 3DS, I think there is like some, like Pretendo probably set something up. But it's like, how many people are actually using that? You know, it's like not enough to get a full team of Wonder Traded Pokemon, I think. The only other option would be like, oh, like I'll like put a message in the Bulba Discord and be like, hey, TheCapsLocke fans, come go on Wonder Trade at this specific time and you can give me Pokemon using my Nuzlocke. Yeah, it does sound like it was really prevalent. Super prevalent. I know they brought back Wii online. There's a way to do that, and Wii U too. I'm not sure about 3DS. Shiny Terrakion, ooh. Houndoom isn't rare necessarily. Terrakion? Terrakion? Maybe. The GTS was crazy because people would ask for, like, back in the day, like, people would ask for, like, level 2 Palkia. Like, give me a level 2 Palkia. And I'd be like, I can't do that, man. It's impossible. Like, it blows my mind how Pokemon never thought to, like, you know, make some of that stuff impossible when it's like, oh yeah, you can never ever legally get a legendary. below level 50. So if you enter that in, like, we will say no, you can't do that. But, I mean, I guess when you're developing games under a time crunch, it's like, you kind of gotta just put in the feature and hope it works, right? Actually very interesting that I'm getting the, like, occasional rustling grass on the top, because technically speaking, the pixels for the top are not on screen, but because of the 3D effect, technically they are, right? That X and Y coordinate is on screen, it's just the Z coordinate is different. Interesting stuff. Yeah. He's hacking a bunch of the fake ones. Dude, I remember the walk through walls hack in Diamond and Pearl went crazy. Like, I think like somewhere in there was like the code for like the Shaman event. And like I think like something about the fact that like the amount of like distance that is encoded is like somehow infinite or finite. I can't remember, like one or the other. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me. Ramblings of a 20-something-year-old. Bullet Seed, go! Uh-oh. That artillery's slow as crap. Yeah, that's like genuinely awesome, Storm. Like, if you guys are gonna do this, then how about I do it right back? Come on, come on. We can hit it. Let's go! Dude, that's a lot of experience for a Golduck. When did we learn Ice Beam? We have it? We do have it. I'm silly. I think there was also a hack, like a built-in action replay hack that turned every Pokemon shiny too. I think I remember that. Look, Storm, you think I care about this Octillery? You think I care about Dish? This was my... Wait, what? Where did I get this thing? Is it what I was thinking? Like, it blocked the encounter of what I was thinking? Hold on. Oh no, this was an Andela Bay encounter. Okay. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, this one's fine. Time? Pear, I owe you a gift sub. I'll do it later. 7 minutes, 32 seconds, 67 milliseconds. Yeah, I think that's like how they do the events now. Is they host a server that just that has like a rotating list of the events, and you use DNS to get it. But yeah, I never thought I was using Dish this run, but hey, you know, blessing in disguise, I suppose. Maybe I should give him a little more respect, you know. He's been Chi has been good for us. I see. You drugged up your Ceruledge. I think I got the Liberty Pass, like, on launch. Like, I'm fairly certain I got it when the event came out. Cool. Yeah, that checks out, man. EV grinding is hard. I say this as somebody who EV grinded a golem to defeat the Elite Four in Fire Red and Leaf Green. The Nuzlocke. Oh man, that sucks, Jay. Like, my parents, I think, were never like that strict about it, but they certainly had their doubts. My parents never let me connect to the internet back when Black and White came out. I think my parents, like, they let me connect when I had a 3DS, but they didn't want to figure out how to set up the way it worked on the regular DS. Either that or our internet just like flat out blocked it. Just blocked that connectivity. Petalil mass outbreak. Dude, shiny Petalil. Ooh. I'm glad that PLZA is an October release as well. I think having it a little bit before the holidays is good. I'm here for it. Earlier is good. Comes to games. Thought about it a little more, chat. I probably won't do a first playthrough stream of ZA. Mostly because, like, if I were to do a first playthrough on stream, I would want to play it like every day, and I wouldn't want to stream every day. I wouldn't be able to stream every day because, you know, other people have access to the channel. I could do it on my personal channel, but I wouldn't want to do that. Want to keep my Pokemon stuff to Bulbagarden only, unless it's something I definitely don't like. I can't stream on the Bulbagarden channel for whatever reason. Thinking like randomizers or fan games and stuff like that. So I wouldn't. Very first question I was asked for my interview at the company: what's your favorite video game? I answered Pokemon Black and White, and then they asked me what my favorite Pokemon was. That's awesome. That's really cool. What did you answer? It better have been a bug type, or your name is a lie. For real? Leave it. Oh yeah, I'll leave Annie. That makes sense. Capsakid, Petalil, and Oddish mass outbreak. Ooh, I like Oddish. See, you'd think that I like Capsakid because, you know, Caps fan, whatever. But I'm not a huge fan of Capsakid. Or Scovillian. Although I do think Scovillian's name is great. So close. Audino is so kind to heal me. It didn't have to, but it is. This is going a lot faster, chat. It heals you and then you beat it up? Yeah, because he doesn't deserve it. He's very kind, but I am not. I'm not a merciful god. It took me a while to do that, Normans. Don't worry about it. Just stream, man. Just stream to stream. You're not a god, though? That hurt. To these Audino, I am their god. I decide whether they live or die. And most often, they die. Thus making me their god. Too bad I'm atheist. A+ response. Do we think Audino is atheist? Maybe I've been fooling myself this whole time. Arceus canonically exists, but do the Pokemon have the concept of, like, understand the concept of Arceus being their god? Or Mew? No? Halfway to affiliate? Don't worry about affiliate, man. Trust me, it's not worth it. I'll tell you that much. Like, I kind of wish I didn't pick affiliate, like, right away. Because having ads on your channel blocks your discoverability, and I would have liked to have been easier to discover for a while before I started doing ads. But there's nothing you can do once you do. Like if you Twitch is weird because if you say yes, Twitch, you can run ads on my channel, and then you say no, Twitch, actually, don't run ads on my channel. Then you have to go and do the whole requirements all over again, and I don't want to do that, because the reason that I got affiliate in the first place was because I had a massive raid from one of my one of the streamers I subbed to, and I got affiliate on the last day that raid was in the, like, 90 days or whatever. And so I just barely got it. I was lucky I applied at that moment, but, like, even so, it's like I would have had to do that again if I didn't click affiliate. Like, I know Magnadeath doesn't do affiliate. Storm, do you see the little message thing in the top right corner of or yeah, you can click on their name. There should be an option to whisper. Which sounds odd. Glad I don't stream. Twitch is very odd. Twitch has gotten better, I think, over the last, like, 12 months, but I think if we were to do things over again, Bulbo should have started streaming on YouTube, but you didn't hear it from me. Twitch, if you're listening, don't ban me, please, for saying that. But I mean, now you can multi-stream, so that's something I'd consider at some point. But right now, it's too taxing. Like, we're Wi-Fi. Does not look so good. That's why we're switching them out. That's why we switching them out. Norman's, or not Norman, sorry, Hilbert, I've seen some of your streams. I think they're good. Very briefly, but nonetheless, I enjoyed my time. The technical stuff can get overwhelming. If it doesn't work, you know, it doesn't work out of the box, it can get annoying, as you guys know. But I don't want to like harp on technical stuff. That's right, it's neutral nature. Just checking. Did I miss any messages? Audino only believes in healing. He's... Again. He's too kind. Oh, man. Wait, how does your audio get messed up? I mean, sometimes, yeah, for me, it's my video. I have to, like, if I don't stream for a while or use my capture card for a while, sometimes I have to reset the properties on it. But it's just a couple button clicks and I'm done, I'm ready. Most of the time, it's just, like, unplug, plug back in, change a couple settings, and you're good. But audio, I typically have my audio settings, like, saved. It doesn't ever... Yeah, it doesn't typically break for me. But I also do use OBS occasionally without streaming too. Like if I want to hear, if I'm sitting in my, because I don't have speakers plugged into my monitors or whatnot. So like, but like for example, like I have a Switch dock up here. Sometimes I want to play Switch games while I'm, like, I don't know, in a Discord call or something. And I want to hear the audio of the game in the background. So what I'll do is I'll open up OBS. I'll set the audio for the capture card to be monitor and output. So that way I can hear the audio. Minimize OBS. Flip my monitor to be the Switch dock. And then boom! I have my gameplay in beautiful 144 hertz refresh rate monitor that's HD, whatever. And I'm sitting in Discord with my buddies. I can hear the game audio all good. Ew. So I guess I do kind of use, like, all that's to say, like, I do use OBS outside of just streaming. So it probably doesn't reset as, the audio settings don't reset as often, I guess. You know what, Hilbert, since you mentioned earlier, technical stuff gets overwhelming. I'm in the process of putting together a oh, it took all of 5 minutes. Oh, KR, you didn't beat the snail earlier? Dang. I'll still give you a gift sub because I called it. You did get ready in 7 minutes. But you did, it's 7 plus 12, 7 plus 5 is 12. Technically, you beat my 15-minute limit. I misheard what you said. Anyway, doesn't matter. What was I saying? I was saying something. I can't remember what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. It doesn't matter. Probably a lie anyway. No, it wasn't a lie. I'm working on a Twitch streaming guide for Bulbastaff. based on my very limited knowledge of it. I'll send it to you. I mentioned you. Yeah, I'll send you my Twitch streaming tips guide when I'm done with it. It'll probably take me a couple more weeks, though. Probably longer than that, too, because Blanc is coming to visit me, so I'm not going to be working on it during that. I wonder if I could stream Pokemass? You probably could, but I would not be able to help you. I don't know how to stream for mobile. I know it's possible, though. You can definitely do it. It might be as simple as, like, plugging your phone into your computer and then doing a video capture from your phone, maybe, if OBS recognizes your phone. I don't know. Pokemass would be fun because gambling. Get sig pairs. Honestly, like, I'd consider streaming Pokemass if I could. Flexing your sick pairs, like, genuinely, yeah. All your rare pairs. And with his Zoroark, probably. Come on, man, please. Yeah, he exists. Oh, there's 2 sync pairs, man. Like, end summer edition, where Zoroark is wearing a swimsuit. Sorry. Look, okay, I'm sure Masters is fun. But I can't help but make fun of gachas sometimes. Wondering what I'll do for the Chi raid. I can't remember what type Chi-Yu is. Chi-Yu. It's Dark Fire? Dark Fire. Oh, it's Grass Terra Chi-Yu? Chi-Yu is Terra Fire. Okay. So, Quackleval. Ban using the move in the top left on Octopus. Okay. Got it, boss. No Bullet Seed for 5 minutes. Thank you for making my grinding interesting, Norm. You also do like something with Flash Fire could work. Cerulege. Is Cerulege really the answer to everything? Gotta keep you on your toes, true. Alright, gotta remember, no Bullet Seed. G will definitely have Dark Pulsing coming up. But yeah, no, no, because it's a Dark type. I mean, you made the point earlier about Wo-Chien being having Snarl, and this is the same thing, but I'm more kind of joking because Ceruledge seems to be the answer to everything. So, I mean, I knew the guy was good. I just didn't know he was that good, you know. We're close, chat. Primarina could be a good one. Or Walking Wake could be good too with its ability. I can't remember what its ability is called. Steam something? Oh, something like that. Photosynthesis. Or, yeah, that's the one. Chat, do you think they're going to add any later generation Pokemon in ZA? Or do you think it's going to be like PLA where they don't do that and they keep the dex to Gen 6 and back? Save for like a couple, I don't know. Because obviously like Hisui had like versions of no, Sylveon is not in PLA, is it? Isn't Sylveon like the only one that's not there? Is Sylveon in PLA? Pokemon Legends Arceus. Oh, it is. Look at that. Beautiful. Would they add something from Alola? They add to from Alola. I could see them adding something like Fido. I don't think we're getting any new evolutions in PLA. That will probably be a Gen 10 thing if it happens. Wait, so did they... I'm trying to remember if they added anything else from later gens besides Sylveon and PLA. Obviously, you had Avalugg and Bergmite and Zorua and Zoroark and some of the other Hisuian forms, right? Alolan Vulpix is in a side quest. This is true. Although, it's kind of hard to find, isn't it? Yeah, all the base forms of the Hisuian versions, right? That... Yeah, those are all fine. But aside from Sylveon, is there any non-air quotes special Pokemon that they added? Guys, look, we're already at level 50. We can do interesting things now. Basculin, but Basculegion exists, so that's why it's in Hisui. Petalil, we've got Hisuian Lilligant. Gumi, we've got Hisuian Gudra. Rufflet, we have Hisuian Braviary. Ask Emmy. Honestly, Emmy would probably know. I enjoy the Bulbacast streams. Good to hear. I'm really glad that people do. It's something that Roadhog and I have wanted to we Roadhog and I kind of kicked Bulbacast back off because initially I was the host and I was having trouble managing my responsibilities as Emmy's second in command for a while, and I needed somebody to help with Bulbacast because Bulbacast is a really cool opportunity for Bulba staffers because it's because multimedia can be so selective sometimes because we want people to be members of our community and members of our staff community before we give them a public platform and stuff like that, right? Bulbacast is one of the first ways that Bulba staff can get involved with multimedia. So it was definitely something that I wanted to include. What am I press a button? So not go forward. Oh, I have to talk to him. But yeah, I'm glad people like Bulbacast because I like Bulba. I think having Bulbacast on the Twitch is good for the variety of stuff that we have on here. You know what I mean? Howdy, Snowy. Welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? Doing any better today? I've been pretty meh lately. I don't like the way that did a ton of damage. Vulpix is not in the Kalos Dex. Oh. But is it in the... It's not in the... Say that again. Right emphasize attack, left emphasizes defense. We're gonna go left. We're gonna go left. But first, I'm going to go buy some potion. But yeah, so like basically the story about that, this is the story back to Bulbacast. The story about Bulbacast is basically like I was the air quotes Bulbacast host for a while, and I didn't do much with it outside of newscasts. But when I became deputy multimedia guy, I wanted somebody to kind of take over Bulbacast to like kind of give it greater focus. And that's what Roadhawk did. He stepped up and took that. Asked him to, and I think he does a good job creating casts that are on a variety of topics. Stuff that because I'm very interested in one aspect of Pokemon, and that is the games, right? And not everyone wants to have casts where we just talk about the games all the time. Some people are into the anime, some people are into the TCG, some people are into the mobile games. You know what I mean? It's good to have some, and Roadhawk really does kind of do all of that. So, he's very tuned in. Also, I can use Bold Seed again, by the way. Thank you, Normus, for the pamphlet. I need to talk this guy. Left, right? Left is what I want? Yeah. I like participating in Bulbacast to show that the Bulba admins aren't all broody and intimidating. Indeed, I think a lot of people tend to think that, oh, Bulba people, they're so, stuck up and hard to get along with and stuff like that. It's like, no, man. We're chill. Even Archaic is just a guy. Archaic's a guy that loves Pokemon. That's all he is, He may be all intimidating at the front, but then you talk to him for 5 minutes and you're like, oh, he's just a fan. He's just a fan of Pokemon. So, yeah, I agree with you there, Storm. For sure. Some people are into catching them all. I'm into catching them all, occasionally. Please hit, man. Come on, Dish. Yeah, let's go. Good, good, good. Very nice. And Dish is still holding the freaking lucky egg, isn't she? Druddigon. I'm gonna switch out on the Druddigon. Druddigon knows Revenge, so Strawberry's probably a bad option. What else does Druddigon know? But yeah, all of that Bulbacast chat is to say that Roadhawk and I have plans for pretty much the rest of the year for Bulbacast. So if you like them, I got good news. We got plenty coming up. And if you're a Bulba staffer in chat, you want to participate in Bulbacast, please, by all means, let us know, because we will gladly have you on. Okay, so it definitely knows Revenge, Nightflash, Dragon Tail, Dragon Claw, Chip Away. I'm seeing Dragon Fighting Dark Normal. Honestly, kind of vibing with Mienshao. Baggins could be good. I'll actually put in Baggins. That's okay, Snowy. Life gets in the way sometimes, you know? Oh, Substitute. You know Substitute? I guess he can learn Substitute. Chat, can you Toxic a Substitute? I'm gonna use Clear Smog, and then I'll wait for an answer. Aw, man. We're gonna Big Root now. Giga Drain. Oh, he's protecting. Done. They did say defense. Focuses on defense. That was a lot of damage. Did I get anything back? Oh, I do get some back. Nice. Okay, it knows Dragon Claw, Substitute, Protect. What are the odds it knows Revenge? We're gonna find out right now. Speaking of Bulbacast, by the way, we will have a Bulbacast tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern Time. We're going to be talking about our reactions to the Pokemon Presents. At least everyone except me, because I had a stream where I yapped about it. So, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna talk much, but we'll have Magnadeath there. We'll have. Fitzy will be there. Archaic should be there, I think. And then also we've got Apopheniac, who is a Bulba. Sorry, Bulbapedia admin. I'm correct about the Revenge on Druddigon. Okay. Revenge plus Swagger might kill here. But Revenge won't activate unless I get this hit in. Doesn't matter. It might not be affected by Toxic. But can you use Toxic, though? Like, can you use Toxic on a Substitute and it will damage the OG Pokemon? Oh, that's the Revenge. Right here. Uh-oh. Oh, he's substituting again. Okay, man. All right. I hate this trainer. Let's put in Manowar. What are the chances ZA will run decent on the Switch 1? I say expect Scarlet Violet levels of performance, personally. I don't think it will run... maybe run a little better than Scarlet and Violet, but I don't know, man. I don't see it running like super well. What is going on with all these confusions? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I should have just gone with the attack. Double protect, bro, please, bro. Look, I hit both. I hit through confusion twice in a row, and now I'm gonna get hit by it. I take back. But anyway, that's a lot of damage. I am thinking that no, I'm not fighting Drayden. I'm fighting a gym trainer. Can you believe it? I'm having this much trouble with a gym trainer. He's gonna substitute. Oh no, he's Dragon Clawing. Uh-oh. Okay. So either he substitutes here, he Dragon Claws again. I just took how much damage? I just took 66 damage, so I'm dead to crit. I probably live to most. Oh, I probably live to every roll unless I get crit with the Dragon Claw. But if I go for the Ice Beam here, is Octillery faster than Druddigon? Probably not. So, who can I bring in? Really don't want to bring in Marshall because Marshall's attack stat is already massive, so if it gets hit by Swagger, I have to switch out anyway. Apple. I feel like another Dragon Claw is coming. Apple isn't holding an item. We might be able to get Acrobatics off. Yep, Dragon Claw. Okay. Please live, buddy. Good job. Come on. Come on. Kill right here. Kill right here. Let's go. Whew. That was an annoying fight. Substitute takes the poison, not Dragon. Okay. Yeah. All right. Triple or rotation? We want rotation, so we'll do left. But we are gonna go back. Because I need to go heal, chat. That was a tough fight. Okay. Back to finally answering KR's question, because I kept getting distracted. Like I said, I'm expecting Scarlet and Violet slightly higher than Scarlet and Violet levels of performance from ZA. It looks like it's using the same engine as Scarlet and Violet, which is why I suggest that. I do think that the fact that they showed only Switch 2 footage indicates that this game was developed for the Switch 2 in mind, and the Switch 1 version is basically just kind of an afterthought, or the highest potential build that they were able to get running on the Switch 1 reasonably. If that's the case, then it might be a bit better performance-wise than the Switch 2 version. Because they would start with the Switch 2 version and then constantly go down and down and down and down. If you see my vision, we'll do this lineup here. We'll do attacker, but super effective, subject matter expert, and defensive. But I do think that the fact that they only showed Switch 2, like, it could mean the fact that they only showed Switch 2 version footage is either because it's left, right? It's left. Like, I need to fight the leftmost person. Just checking. I don't want to just like make a mistake, you know. But yeah, I think the fact they only showed Switch 2 footage either means that they wanted to show off the best version possible of the game, or that the Switch 1 version was just not worth showing. Probably more the latter than the former than the latter. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And then KR, you also asked Snowy if you're still around. Give your opinion on Mega Dragonite. I'll give my opinion on Mega Dragonite. I think he looks awesome. I think he's awesome. Great design choice to make him like the middle ground between Dragonite and Dragonair. Picking up on some of the lost design choices. We're just gonna vibe with Strawberry, TBH. I think we can one-shot the Axie with Earthquake for sure. Not probably the Fracture, but we're just gonna keep spamming Earthquake. Rotation battles. I do like rotation battles. They're kind of unique. And they're certainly better Nuzlocke-wise than triple battles. Keep spamming Earthquake. KR, what did you think of the presents? Did you like the did you like Mega Dragonite? Do you think he's cool? Nothing. I'm gonna bump the bit rate up again, by the way. Stream's looking pretty good, so we're gonna go up to 4,000. If it's shiny Mega is blue, we are A-okay. I agree wholeheartedly, my friend. I agree wholeheartedly. I think that is definitely the answer. It's Drayden next, huh? I do think we're going to go back and train up Ish a little further, as well as Strawberry, potentially Baggins. Honestly, the whole team could use a little bit more help. And we need to finalize our strategy for Drayden too, because I know that I had thoughts about it. But I never had anything set in stone. What did we get last time? So for ZA last time at GameStop / EB Games, whatever. I didn't know they were the same thing, by the way. We got a little card, I think, with PLA. A little bonus card with a little in-game code you could redeem or something. Or maybe it was like a little art card. But, I mean, we got that last time, so I'm guessing we'll probably get something similar this time. I'm not expecting much. Okay, we've got like 2 more Autono on Dish to kill, and then we should be able to move forward with everyone else. Your pre-order bonus was a sitting cuties? Dude, that's actually crazy. That's such a good bonus. Where did you order from? Did you order through the Pokemon Center? Yeah, okay, that checks out. Yeah, Pokemon is like, if you want to order from us and you give us all your money, 100% of the money goes to TPC, then we will reward you, don't you worry. That's a crazy awesome pre-order bonus. Chat, how do we feel about the early starting time, by the way? Does it work better for you guys? Like, do you think starting at 7:30 works best? for everyone to catch the stream. Works for you. Yeah, KR, I know you don't like tuning in like for late, so I was surprised. Well, happy to surprise you. I do tend to start my streams a little later. I've got the statue. Wait, what statue? It takes me out of the critical roll time slot? Wait. When is the critical roll time slot? Does that start later? I might try and go for the midnight release for Legends ZA. I would consider it. Oh, it's 1 hour from now. Okay, so like 10-ish p.m. So yeah, my overlap would only be like 30 minutes instead of an hour. We'll not learn Hydro Pump. I would maybe go for a midnight release with PLZA. But now that I live in a less populated area, I don't know if my local GameStop is going to do one. I'm honestly like really lucky that I have a local GameStop. I was not expecting to have one. Dude. Awesome. Hopefully it doesn't close though, because it's the only one in the area. Above. The keychain charm of the starters that's randomly selected. There's different pre-order bonuses if you pre-order through Nintendo, and one of them is a statue of the starters. I think the statue of the starters is cool. I would want that one. Probably just do the... I'll probably end up just getting a charm, like with the EV Games people. My last midnight release game was Sword before COVID and all. Oh my god. Dude, I went to the midnight release of Tears of the Kingdom, and it was insane. There were like, no joke, like 300 people at my GameStop who pre-ordered Tears of the Kingdom. The line was like out the door. People were camping with their Switches. Like, it was hype. I showed up relatively late. Like I showed up at like 11:55 or something. And I was like, dang, I should have came earlier. I should have came at 10. Legally speaking, I'm not allowed to drive after midnight. Through curfew, man. I broke that rule all the time when I was in high school. I did also go to a midnight release. So I did a midnight release for PLA, but nobody was there for that. And that was probably because it was close to COVID. I think people were still kind of like, you know? I did go to the midnight release for Scarlet and Violet, and there were quite a few people there, but it wasn't the level of hype that Tears of the Kingdom. That was truly insane. Like, most hype I've ever been to at a GameStop, ever seen at a GameStop, ever. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome, Hilbert. I can't remember how I got my copy of Sword and Shield, because I was in college too. I don't know if I pre-ordered it and like had to go out and run out and get it, or if I like Amazoned it to my house. Because my specific memory of Sword and Shield is I remember like playing it in my... Like, it was the first game that I ever played, like, on my monitor, because I didn't want to play it in my family room, because I was scared people would judge me. Oh, Dish is level 52. We need to run. We need to run. Get out of here. But yeah, I must have... Uh-oh, drop frames. You, internet. Internet. No, internet. Please, bro. Cat? Cat, can you hear me? Are we back? Are we live? Back. Are we so back? We're back. I think we're back. I think it was just a short blip. Knock on wood. Back. Cool, cool. But loud and clear, you sound tired? Oh, sorry. I am tired. I've been tired all day. But real talk though, like Best Buy looking like a crime scene is hilarious. I also went to the midnight release for Sword and Shield in college, and I went with a whole big group of people. Different people left to sleep at different times. I was one of the 3 people who stayed up all night. Dude, that's awesome. I love talking about this stuff because it's like... Wait, hold on. I didn't. Chat, remind me to sign my timesheet after stream. I just turned off my work computer. But yeah, no, I love hearing about these stories because it's like, I don't know, man. Video games doing this sort of stuff is really cool, in my opinion. Like, we all have these similar memories of good times where, you know, something exciting in our medium happened and we all came together. Or something like that. I was gonna keep playing until one sounds shiny, and then I found a shiny rock and roll. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cute. Yeah. That's awesome. Unfortunately, not a lot of my friends are still into Pokemon. Like, none of my college friends are into Pokemon. I'll tell you that much for free. Some of my high school friends are kind of still, like, one of them is, for sure. One of them is very much still into Pokemon. Definitely getting PLZA, all of that stuff. You've seen them in streams occasionally. I'm not gonna out them, but, like, they're definitely gonna get the game when it releases. When PLA came out, like, me and a bunch of other friends got it day one. We all got together and played it, like, at our house and everything, just like the good old days, you know? And it was kind of nice to do that. And my one friend was, like, obsessed with, he was like, I'm gonna complete all of the tasks on Bidoof's Dex card before I move to the second area. And I was like, okay, have fun with that. Like, yeah, sure, buddy. Like, that sounds great. Needless to say, he did not do that. Night Rain. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I hope NHL 26 is fun. I've never been a huge fan of the NHL games. Despite being the Caps fan, I can't say I've ever played one for more than, like, an hour. Like, I think I did, like, career mode once, and they were like, you need to score 20 goals this season. And I was like, I don't know how to play this game. I also didn't have a system that ran, like, sports games very well until I got my PS5, but even now with my PS5, I'm like, there's so many other games I'd rather play than a sports game. I mean, no judgment, no shame at all to people who enjoy it. I'm just a different gamer nowadays. Come on, man. The damn rustling. There we go. I just need to yell at my game a little bit. And we didn't even get there in time. Among Us. Will you turn into something? I don't know, but will you turn into it? Will you turn into Gliscor? How about that? Oh, synthesis, dude. You ruined my plans, Among Us. Now I gotta U-turn again. Oh, I could have acrobatics. Coffee? It's too late for coffee, unfortunately. Now we go back to Marshall. We're just gonna U-turn between the two of them until Among Us wants to die. I will say this. Living in a rural area, there's not a lot of good food places. Like, I think, like, I mean, like, it's not really true. Like, there's still, like, some good places to eat. Nowhere near the density of where it was when where I used to live. But I will say, we have quite a few good coffee shops, which is nice. We have one that I went to earlier today with my housemate, where it's, like, modeled after a New Orleans cafe. It's really cute on the inside. It's in, like, the back of a church, and they make beignets and stuff, and it's really awesome. Delicious. The coffee is really good. Anybody in chat coffee drinkers, or you guys more tea drinkers? Honestly, I can go either way, but I do prefer. That's my take. Caffeine is caffeine, though. Every morning coffee. Because coffee doesn't agree with my stomach, even though I like it. Have you had like coffee flavored ice cream, Jay? Like, does it, does that like hurt your stomach too? Or is it just like specifically like ground coffee? Brazilian. Yeah, it's in your blood, KR. Coffee's in your bloodstream. It's not a blood thinner, it's just your blood. We really are, like, not doing as well with the wrestling as we did before. Never had coffee flavored ice cream, but I did a coffee crisp, and those are fine. Oh, I see. I really like coffee flavored ice cream. I think it's really good. Come on, man. Bro, what you got against Audino? Huh? Dame? Why do you not want to give me an audit? I don't drink coffee as the caffeine makes me bounce, and I don't drink tea as I'm not a fan of the taste. I see. Yeah, that's fair. Caffeine and I have a weird relationship. Like, I was a every morning coffee drinker like you, Hilbert, when I was in high school. And then I stopped in college. Like, you'd expect it to be the other way around, you know? It's like, you expect it to be like, oh, like, I go in and get my coffee in the morning to cure my hangover in college, but oh, that's not how it worked for me. And now it's like, well, if I'm not gonna get coffee, making coffee can be kind of annoying unless you have like a coffee machine. Which I don't drink coffee enough to get a dedicated coffee machine. And I don't want to make it regularly because it's like I have to wash out the French press and that can be annoying to do. You know, tea is a lot easier in that respect where it's like you get some hot water, you put the tea bag in the cup, you let it sit, and then you drink it. No cleanup required. Caffeine withdrawal, man. The mother right there, caffeine withdrawal. Bad headaches. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. We can just, like, kill the next wild. We'll probably be fine. The Golduck. Okay, I think we can kill the Golduck. What do you guys think? Probably. We better be able to kill a Golduck, actually. For me, the withdrawals was never coffee withdrawals. I used to take allergy medicine every night before I went to bed because I had like pretty bad seasonal allergies and an allergy to dust. So even when I cleaned my, like, dusted my room, it still wouldn't work well. Like, I would still get, like, stuffy nose and stuff when trying to sleep. And I think, I do think, actually, that it had something to do with other things, because I've since discovered that I have other sleep problems, right? But, I used to take, like, a 24-hour allergy medicine every night before I went to bed. And then I started realizing that I couldn't sleep if I didn't take it. And that was when I was like, alright, gotta stop taking this. That's when I was like, oh, okay, so that's how addiction works. That's how withdrawal works. Galaxy Brain Strat, don't drink coffee, don't drink caffeine so you can't get trapped. Hey man, look, it's chicken and egg problem, right? How would you know you have caffeine withdrawal if you don't drink caffeine? But also, caffeine's so good. Alright, I think we're in the training phase, the second training phase. I think it's time to take a look at Drayden's team and maybe look at a strategy or two. Yeah, ease out of it a little bit for sure if you can, because it's like, oh, it can be nasty, right? So the goal is to get Octillery in to fight Altaria, because it could probably one-shot Altaria, even without the Nevermelt Ice. We don't want to send in Excadrill against anyone but Haxorus. Because Haxorus is the only Pokemon that has nothing that can damage it. I'm wondering, chat, if maybe it would be risky, but Haxorus has Dragon Dance. If we can keep Octillery in for Haxorus and try and two-shot it maybe with Ice Beam, I think that we can then sack the Octillery, put in Excadrill, maybe, if it can wall like a Dragon Tail from Haxorus, but then it's going to get switched out if Dragon Tail. I'll have to look at the math, but still, the problem really is that Flygon. There's no easy answer to the Flygon. Like, Octillery would be great, but, I mean, it's going to get hit at least once. Especially if we lead with it. I think I'm fairly confident that other four can maybe take out this Druddigon. Like, maybe we try and lead with Baggins and Toxic the Druddigon. We could maybe teach Venoshock to Baggins real quick and try and go Toxic Venoshock in place of Clear Smog. Lead with that, and then we'd have to get Octillery in on Flygon without taking too many hits. And that to me is tough. That's gonna be tough. Because, like, what's a safe bet against Flygon? Like, I'm trying to think. Maybe Gliscor against the Flygon? What if we lead with... Ooh. Would that work? Maybe we lead Mienshao? With the Druddigon? Hold on. What does Mienshao know? Palm Bind. That's not going to help it much, is it? What if we lead with the Mienshao against Druddigon, and then U-turn into... Oh, well, Flygon has Rock Slide. Never mind. Wait, is Gliscor normal damage to Rock Slide, or is it super effective? It is normal, that's right. I looked this up before. I mean, like... Yeah, I can see it trying to use Earth Power as its main move. Does Dragon Tail have decreased priority, by the way? It does have decreased priority. So we could try, what we could try and do, chat, is we could do lead with Mienshao into Druddigon, U-turn on the Flygon. We could even U-turn on the Altaria or the Haxorus too. And then we can U-turn, if it's Flygon, we U-turn into Gliscor and hope for a Dragon Tail into Octillery. If it's Altaria, we U-turn into Octillery. If it's Haxorus, we U-turn into Excadrill, and we go from there. That could be the move. Your cat is on your bed. Oh, heck yeah, man. I love it when cat be on bed. My cats haven't visited me yet. I think they're hanging out downstairs. Kind of a bummer. I'm liking this Mienshao strategy. Lead with the Mienshao. I trust Mienshao too. How fast is it? It can definitely outspeed the Druddigon. That's not a question. 119. I don't think that outspeeds Flygon. So we'll know that if it is gonna attack, then if it's gonna attack first, then we can use, then it'll be a Dragon Tail attack. And we can adjust accordingly. It's weird how sometimes the moves don't mention, like, their full effects in-game, isn't it? Because, like, I was thinking, because, like, yeah, Dragon Tail, the whole gimmick is that it switches you out, so it has to be decreased priority, right? Because otherwise the player would pick a move and it would never go off. Logically speaking, if I apply deductive reasoning to this Pokemon game... Chat, would you watch Pokemon Conquest stream? Be honest. Heck yeah. Cool. Good to know. I will say, I don't know Conquest as well as I know Mystery Dungeon, but I would be down to give it a shot at some point. I think people would enjoy that. And I do kind of want to break after the Mystery Dungeon Mornings is done. Never played the game. It's definitely an interesting game. It's one of the most interesting spin-offs that Pokemon has ever done, I think. It's a really weird collaboration. And also, like, the fact that it's a tactical, like a Pokemon tactical RPG is really cool. Ugh. Yeah, I played Conquest once back when it came out, and I played it again recently, like within the last couple of years, but I didn't beat the I only beat the main story. I didn't actually like do any of the super extensive post game that game has. And I'd want to do at least some of the post game. The main story is pretty tiny baby easy. Not eating my mic enough. I think the one spin-off series that I've never played, like ever, like not even for a second, is like is Pokemon Troze. You guys remember that game? The little puzzle game? Like kind of Candy Crush-like. It's like better Pokemon Cafe mix. But not as good as Pokemon Shuffle. They made like 3 of them, and I never played any of them. I guess technically I've never played a Detective Pikachu game. But those are so new, it's like... I really count them as a series, it's just 2 games. Battle Troze is really fun. It seems like my kind of thing. Like, I do like switch 'em puzzle games and stuff like that. You think it's better than Shuffle? Hell. That is them's large praise in my world because I love Shuffle. Pokemon Violet, how I hate shiny hunting with your light changes. I'm sorry, man. I hope you are able to find one. You can always use Auto Battle. Apparently, that's the way to go. Apparently, Auto Battle is the way to go. You ever yawn so much you get a Charlie horse in your neck? Or is that just a me thing? No, man, that's just you. Man, I guess I'm just built different. Oh my god. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Imagine thinking that's hashtag normal. I think a lot of things are hashtag normal that people wouldn't say are normal. Hey, Soapy, thanks for bringing your friends over. Appreciate it. We're in the middle of Y2 Nuzlocke, training up for Drayden. Krasia, I haven't seen you recently. How are you? Are you in Uba Musume Hell? miss me with that, dude. Miss me with that. You know that's not true. Although I will say, man, I have been meaning to take a video of my new place for you, and I just keep forgetting. I'm like, today will be the day I record my house tour for Acrasia, and I just don't. God. Chat, listen to this guy gaslight me. Listen to this guy. Base 6 for Zubat. Womp womp. I hope you get a bat soon, man. It feels like it's been forever. Remember the 3Gs, chat. Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Boss. I thought the 3Gs were Golduck, Gigalith, and Gigantamax Meowth. I don't know. I really had to think for that third one. What's a Pokemon that starts with G? Brodel. There we go. What does that even mean? Don't worry about it. Gigantamax is so last gen. Hey, not if you're playing Pokemon Go. Just saying, they just revealed Gigantamax forms in Pokemon Go. I did see that you moved, Acrasia. I hope that went well. Goldeen, Golduck, Golurk. That's really good. Dude, I thought the same thing because I am also no longer in a city. But I like where I live, like there is like literally a church like surrounded by houses. Like it's like general neighborhood, suddenly church, then more houses. And that church has a Pokestop and a gym. So every time I go to the rec center, I come back and I park at the church lot and put a Pokemon in the gym. It's great. It's perfect for Pogo. Bibble. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I love my favorite Pokemon, the Bible. Gibble, Gabite, Garchomp. There you go. Yeah, no, you're right. That's the 3Gs. Sounds good, Soapy. Thank you for the raid. Always bet gold chip, it never goes wrong. No, dude. Silent Suzuka. She's the GOAT. I've played like not as nearly as much as Acrasia. Not to out you like that, bro, but we're so close, chat. I really want to move past this and fight Drayden, but you know, Nuzlocke's call for level caps, and level caps call for grinding, and Bulbagarden calls for no rare candy hacks, so here we are. Candies and no EVs are the way. Honestly, like, I think EVs can make or break a Nuzlocke, genuinely. If you do EV train. Thank you for the caregiving, Normans. I did just hydrate. I will stretch and posture check. I have been slouching this whole stream because my desk chair is too big for my desk. But yeah, no, EVs, if you know how to do it, like if you need a like a specific thing, you can EV train completely vanilla. It's just really hard, and you need to get really lucky too. God. God, I'm sorry, that's so loud. Let me turn that down.
KR_Black says booga booga booga.
Booga 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 indeed, my friend. there are hacks to just remove them. I mean, that makes it that so that IVs are more important though, and I feel like EVs at the very least, like you can control those. With IVs, it's like you are, like it's same as nature's, right? It's like you are bound by the grace of God, whether they're gonna give you good ones or bad ones. So at least EVs can make up for bad IVs or bad natures, right? At least, like, EVs can't make up for bad natures, but they can make up for bad IVs. I imagine that Nuzlocking in Gen 6 and 7, where you have super training, is actually, like, a lot better. Although, I don't really know how either of those things work, so that'll be fun when we eventually get to those games. Bazinga. But it's okay. In this game, we have an Excadrill that carries, so it's fine. Yeah, oh, absolutely, for sure. Personal enjoyment takes priority. And also, yeah, I know you do a lot of difficulty hack Nuzlocks too, so it's different. It's different than vanilla. It's just a whole other ball game, you know? Like, I'm not even in the same league. Like, I'm in the AAA and you're in the MLB. Yeah, but I'm mid as hell. I mean, hey, you've had some good runs. You haven't had like glorious runs, but you're also playing like Renegade Plat. Like,
who's that Pokemon?
Make us give our opinion of Ocean Violation himself, aka Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr is fine. I never really liked it in Gen 5, but I mean, like using it a fair amount in the Nuzlocke, I did grow to like it. Not as much as Mienshao, and not as much as Throw if we're comparing fighting types, but he's a solid third option. EVH. Ocean Violation's a banger name. It really is. Especially for Timber. I think for Conkeldurr, it's a little bit kind of like past its prime, but for Timber, it's perfect. Did we just level up? Hold on. No, not yet. Sorry, I've been yapping. I haven't been paying attention to my Excadrill. But yeah, I didn't really think much of Conkeldurr before the last Nuzlocke run. Never used him. Never really kind of thought too much about him. Need to yap more. I yap so much already. I feel like. I will be honest though, sometimes I do have trouble thinking of things to yap about. We're on our last guy. We're finally almost there. I really do think that, yeah, like classic Nuzlocke effect, sure. I really do think that Throw is the guy ever so far. The Nuzlocke guy ever for me so far in the challenge. Bastiodon was pretty good. And there were a couple of ORS Pokemon that were pretty good too. Man, I played so poorly in that ORS run though. I should have just wiped at Maxi and started over, to be honest. I won that challenge on 10% luck. But sometimes that's how it be. Okay. We can take this guy out. Can't remember what I called Throw. It was Ernie. Ernie the Throw. Because he looks like Ernie from Sesame Street. I think Apple is a great name for a Gliscor. I have no reason to think this, I just think it is. Like, I look at him, this weird-ass claws, I'm like, yeah, that's Apple. That's my Apple. What route can you catch another Pokemon? Okay, so the last routes that I have are Route 9 and Route 11. So this is Route 11 that I'm on right now. And then Route 9 is on the opposite side of Opelucid City. And the next encounter after this is literally Humalao City, which not gonna get anything good there. Maybe a Corsola. Cool, I guess. Basculin. I think we caught Basculin. So it's either guaranteed Staryu or Starmie / Corsola. Where Starmie is 1/7 chance because of Dupe's Claws. Did we get an encounter on Route 21? We didn't. I could also get a encounter there. Seaside Cave, we got our encounter in already. Dang it, Normans, you distracted me. I have no idea, KR. just put like 6 pieces of lettuce on there. Just all lettuce. Might have a nickname for a Pokemon? Well, it depends on the guy. You never know until you see what guy it is. Also, I will say this, chat. I know in the past I have allowed for people to reserve nicknames for channel point rewards, but I think I'm going to start disallowing that. Just because, you know, I think it's more fair to give the people who are in stream the chance to nickname the Pokemon that I catch on the stream that they're in. So I don't have any saved up right now. So I think just starting now, unofficially, officially stopping that, because yeah, like I said, I want to make sure that the people who tune in are rewarded the opportunity to nickname if you guys wanna. Call me old-fashioned, call me mean, call me a stickler, I don't care. It's just how it is. Okay, should we can't heal him. No, I can't. I gotta remember. No healing in battle. Fine, we'll just spam through it. Oh my god. Come on. Hello, it is me, Kermit the Frog here. Sometimes it's a little hard to be green. Occasionally, it's even bad. Not easy, you know what I mean? Alright, let's feed this guy a potion real quick. Because I am too lazy to go back to the town to heal. Oh, my thumbs hurt from spamming left and right for 2 hours straight, man. KR, I'm not reading that one. I can't read that one on stream. Not on this channel. I've said worse. I know I've said worse, but I can't justify it. But your comment is comedy gold, I'll tell you that much. Alright, looks like 2 more ought to know, and then we should be good to go. It is I, Kermit the Frog. I am looking for the One Piece. Have you seen the One Piece anywhere? Why did we get on this bit? Like what started the Kermit the Frog bit? Like, I mean, it's not like I ran into a Palpitoad or anything. Like, what's going on here? Somebody explain. Hey, fair enough, you know? Gotta love when your head comes up with the most random of things. Are we paralyzed again? We are. This poor Virizion, man. It's just seen me run around past it. And it just stands there. It just stands there looking at me as I run by. Is this the one? Is this the final Audino? Yeah, no, seriously. Verizion's just like looking at me, judging me out of the corner of its eye. I think not, actually. I think we're gonna have to fight one more thing before we have enough experience. Well, at least it healed me though. That was kind of Audino. Didn't have to do that, buddy. Very nice. Am I invisible to that human? No, I just don't care about you. Alright, that's it. We're good. Okay, let's prep real quick. I gotta heal, and then I gotta do items, and then we go back to the gym. This time for real. We're at the level cap. There's nothing else we can do. I'm thinking actually, initially I had thought maybe we teach Venoshock to Baggins. I'm thinking now we just keep Clear Smog because if Haxorus Dragon dances enough, like things get bad, you can always Clear Smog it, assuming that Baggins can live. A Dragon Tail or an X-Scissor would be probably a kill there. Now that I think about it, so probably not a good idea. Alright, let's grab this. So, first things first, we want Dish to have the... Do I even have the Nevermelt Ice? It'd be a problem if I don't have that. So, I don't have the Nevermelt Ice. Where do I get that here? I think I get that in, the Giant Chasm. Oh, it's in Dragon Spiral Tower Winter. Yeah, that's not happening. What about the Frost Plate? Icicle Plate, that's what it's called. Thistle Ruins. Can't get that yet either. What else? We have an ice gem. Oh, we don't. Okay, then we can give. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. We can give the Quick Claw. Do we have a Quick Claw? Please tell me we have a Quick Claw. No, dude. What am I doing, man? Gyro Bridge. I can't get that until post game, right? Oh god. I probably should have thought that through, huh? Maybe we can give... Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. We can give the Expert Belt to Dish. We're gonna keep Baggins with the big root. Strawberry the Excadrill is gonna get leftovers, as it has the whole time. Apple, do we have a Flying Gem? We do have a Flying Gem for Apple. So we could use it for Acrobatics, potentially. Marshall, I think for you... Give a... Something fighting type would be nice. You do crit ratio. For me, Normans, it's bug flying. I always think that Gliscor is bug type for some reason. Let's give Mienshao the scope lens. And then last for Man of War. You just give the Mystic Water. Man of War might be our last chance for Flygon, actually. Oh, but it knows Crunch. Never mind. What about Bright Powder? We could use Bright Powder. Ooh, actually, Bright Powder might be nice on Mienshao. Because that way, we can lower the accuracy of Rock Slide even further. We can lower the accuracy of Revenge. So what's Man of War gonna get? I mean, maybe just a Citrus Berry. That's fine. Alright, to go over the strategy one last time. Drayden, in challenge mode, has Druddigon, Flygon, Altaria, and Haxorus. The plan is to lead with Mienshao, take out the Druddigon, and then U-turn into one of 3 Pokemon, depending on what his second Pokemon is. If it is Flygon, we will go with Gliscor and try and maybe either try and U-turn into Octillery, or we can hold and hope he uses Dragon Tail to switch in Octillery for an easy KO on Flygon. If it's Altaria, we just switch in Octillery. If it's Haxorus, we switch in Excadrill. That is the strategy that I've come up with so far. Let's see if it works. Alrighty, here goes. Just to double check, we have Mienshao in the front, right? We do. Alright, let's get it going. Welcome, thank you for coming. I'm the Opaloosa Pokemon Gym Leader, Drayden. As the mayor, I've given everything to developing the city. As a trainer, I've simply been pursuing greater strength. But what I'm searching for now is a young trainer who can show me a bright future. Perhaps you can show me that future, the way Caps and Iris have. Well, I am Caps, so hopefully it works. Literally, my character's named Caps, so that's kind of awkward, I think. All right, let's see how it goes, guys. I'm a little worried, but you know, I'm always worried about gym battles. I know. That is sheer force. Just drain punch him. A 2-shot. Okay. Proc the citrus. Here's a revenge. Okay. So the revenge was 105 damage. I don't know how much we're gonna get back with Drain Punch here. We may have to U-turn out. I'm looking. Hey, thanks for the positive energy, Storm. Appreciate it. Okay. Setup coil is superior sweep with return. That sure would be awesome if I had a superior. Is it minus defense nature? It might be minus defense nature too. It sure is. That's a 0 EV on a minus defense nature for defense. Ooh boy. Ooh, plus Spadef. Probably. Plus Spadef mine. It sure would be great if the starter was alive. Yeah. It sure would be. Where is it? Okay, plus Spadef, minus def. Okay, it's gentle. Yeah, I do actually think it is gentle. That's like not much special attack. Not that it matters. Alright, we'll say 75 for that. And then speed is 119. Oh, KR, what? I will assume that means good luck, Caps, you're gonna kill it. Okay, Dredigon. Level 50. Yen Chao is at 44 health. We use Drain Punch. 20% recovered. The 20% of 149 is... Ah, okay. Congrats, man. That's really awesome. $30 health back. Revenge will kill Marshall here. So we will need to switch out. The question is, what does Dredigon do? Does it go for the kill with Revenge, or does it see a kill with Crunch at this point? Okay, it just barely misses a kill with Crunch. That is good, because it means that Crunch probably won't get procced here, which means we can switch into Jellicent. Maybe. Ah, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. You crit? Please don't Q crits. That would be really bad. We did already proc Citrus. So if we go into Jellicent, what's our next move? It's going to crunch. We go into maybe Baggins. We could also go into Gliscor after this guy. I could also maybe do the math to see if Excadrill could kill here. But I do think that the switch into Jellicent is the move. Yep, perfect. Okay, good call. Now it's going to see Crunch. We're going to switch into Baggins or Apple. Baggins or Apple. Alright, now let's do the math with Excadrill, because if we can get an easy kill with Excadrill, that's not a problem. Because we definitely outspeed this thing. Excadrill level 52. 206 HP. Which, by the way, holy crap, that HP. Its attack is 169. Its defense is 88. Special is low. We don't really care about special, but it's fine. Special E is a little bit lower. There we go. Speed is 113. Okay, Earthquake. Ooh, it would be close. It would be close. It would be close. It would be close. That's a 103 high roll, 67%. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. The lowest possible roll on Mienshao for Drain Punch was something like 30-something%. It would be tough, man. And if it revenges, then we're screwed. We're absolutely dead. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to go into Baggins instead, or Apple. Back to Baggins or Apple. I'm thinking Apple's got the Flying Gem. We could try for the kill with Acrobatics. I should keep in mind Revenge is going to... It should... Yeah, okay. It's going to resist Revenge no matter what. So I think I should go into the one that's going to be harder to kill. So I think we're going to go into Baggins here. Well, actually, if we pull the... Actually, I don't know. Well, now I'm thinking Apple, because Apple's the Flying Gem, so we can maybe get a kill with Acrobatic. I'm going to do that. I think it will be easier to kill with Gliscor than it would be for us to kill with Amoonguss. There's the crunch. That did more than I thought, but I don't think it's enough yet. And this is good because we can still U-turn if we need to. I think what will Druddigon do here? We might be able to set up one Swords Dance. Need to be careful with Rough Skin. I think we're going to set up one Swords Dance, just in case it revenges. The worst case scenario is we Rock Slide, and that would do, like, probably more than Crunch, probably. But I think we're going to do... Oh, but Rough Skin... It doesn't have Rough Skin. It doesn't have Rough Skin. We're going to set up once. Okay, it's going to revenge. Good, good, good. Cheers, Hilbert. Thank you for showing up, dude. Appreciate you. Appreciate you always. Have a good rest, man. All right. Hopefully with the Swords Dance, we can probably kill with acrobatics here with the flying gem. Nice. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Oh. Okay, they're going for the Altaria. We could switch into... We could switch if a Pawn Pass would have been great. We're gonna U-turn into Octillery here. Actually, what's it gonna use? If it uses Dragon Pulse, we might be screwed, but it might go for a Sing Cotton Guard. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Maybe it goes for a Cotton Guard. Is Altaria's base higher than Gliscor? Altaria's speed is 80. Gliscor's is higher than that. Yeah, it's 95. So it might go for a Cotton Spore here, which would be really good. If it goes for Fire Blast, that's fine too. If it goes for Sing, there's a chance it misses. But I'm going to pray on a miss. We're going to U-turn. And we're going to U-turn into Octillery. Yeah, that was the worst option. Okay, it did less damage than I thought. But Octillery can live another one. Even through crit. Because that's 46 damage. Oh, no! Not the Sing! That sucks. We need to be careful here. We can probably wait one more turn. Now it's Cotton Guarding. Why? Oh, it's raising defense. This still doesn't matter. I'm ice beaming you. Whatever, dude. Alright, here we go. Altaria dead. Song is annoying. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Gen 5 gym music isn't great, is it? Okay, Flygon is next. Flygon is next. Can Flygon one-shot us? That's the question, because we can one-shot Flygon. Oh, you meant Sing? Oh, oops. I do still think the Black and White 2 battle music, gym battle music, is not the best in the series. Alright. We're gonna take a look here. Flygon. With what's the ability? Levitate, it's fine. Using anything. Rock Slide. Dragon Tail. Crunch. Earth Power. Earth Power is probably going to be the one it goes for here. It's kill on crit. Let me double check here with the actual stats. Attack is a little lower, 122. Go. Defense is hella low. Oh, it's not nearly as low as I thought it was. Oh. 96. Special is 123. Special D 92. Sorry I'm doing math, guys. I just want to make sure I win. The speed is the low one. Okay. Yep. Okay. So Earth Power will do, the most will be Earth Power at 67. I think we can risk it here to try and get the one hit on Flygon. Oh, he's going for Dragon Tail. Okay, I think we're good. Nice. Never apologize for doing that. Fair enough. Also, I'm sorry if the stream has been buffering a little. Let me turn the frame rate down. Seeing a little bit of slowdown, so I'm sorry for that. Okay, Haxorus now. Can we survive a hit from Haxorus? Because if we can, this isn't the easiest gym battle ever. We are at 107, right? And Haxorus knows Dragon Tail, X Scissor, Shadow Claw. Okay, we can survive one hit from anything, barring a crit. We're going for it. He's Dragon Tailing. He wants Octillery out of there, dude. Oh, so close! So close! Oh, hopefully that just takes him out of heal range. Oh, that's like the worst option too. Okay, like, can we kill with Ominous Wind here? That crunch is looking pretty tough. We're going back to Math, our good friend Math. Okay, well, we'll see here. Hold on. Oh, its defense is so low, dude. Shadow Claw, I think, is a one hit here. We need to switch. We will switch into Excadrill. We're expecting Shadow Claw, and then we should be able to outspeed it. Maybe. No, we probably won't be able to. We're gonna go into Excadrill anyway. He might heal here. If he heals, that's actually the best option. He went Shadow Claw. Okay. I think we just win. We hit the Earthquake button. Whoa. We did it! Let's go! Woo! Dude, that was a fun fight. That was a fun fight because it wasn't like I had my strategy going in and I had to adjust like I always do. But like it was still like fun in a way where I still had every tool. You know what I mean? Let's go. Nice. 7th gym badge, done. Yeah, we know you're fond of Dragon Tail, man. Guys, we get lore now. We get lore now. Yeah, no, that's is really good. We got lucky with the Octillery stuff. We switched into Octillery really nicely. And got lucky with the pulls on Altaria too. Altaria had attacked multiple times, things might have been different. Are we back? I think we're back. I hope the fight wasn't unbearable with the slowdown. I didn't even notice it was happening, to be honest. Man, we were doing so well. It's still not terrible, but hopefully it holds for the rest of the stream. Lore, let's go lore. We love lore. He said, come to my home. So now the question is, chat, do we keep Octillery in the party? My personal thought is Octillery has done her job. I think we should bring bring Chandelure back. I think Chandelure has better type coverage, even though we add a second ghost type on the team. We now have Mian Chao to deal with dark types. We have better coverage against certain weaknesses. Brass for Jellicent. Heal. I don't think anything is weak to, but still. Also, Chandelure just hits better. I'm still looking at that Aeron. I have not forgotten about Aeron. But man, Octillery, you certainly did your job, my friend. Thank you for your service for now. We may use Dish in the future. It could be a potential Jellicent replacement. But I do like the Jellicent typing better now. This might be a stupid idea, but at the very least, Octillery is kind of at eye level. Maybe... I mean, dark types would be easier to deal with if we use Octillery instead of Jellicent. And it has better type coverage, too. Much to think about. Anyway. Alright, let's do some lore, shall we?
Let me tell you the story. It's a long story, but listen closely. It was 2 years ago when the two dragon Pokemon were awakened. The white dragon Pokemon Reshiram sought what is true, with the desire to usher in a new world of goodness. And the black dragon Pokemon Zekrom pursued what is ideal, with the desire to usher in a new world of hope. Reshiram and Zekrom were once a single Pokemon. You may wonder why it split in two. The single dragon Pokemon had helped the twin heroes bring a new region into being. But the twin heroes, the younger brother who sought ideals, and the older brother who sought the truth, sundered the region in two as they fought to see which one of them was right. In that desperate hour, the single dragon Pokemon split its body into a white and a black Pokemon, even though ideals and truth don't need to be in opposition. Yes, quite. As the story goes, a third dragon Pokemon, Kyurem, also came into existence in that era. And there may be proof of this to be found in a treasure passed down in my family for generations. The DNA splicers.
Ooh, spooky.
Professor Juniper's research determined that the materials in the splicers date back to the same era as the materials used in building the Dragon Spiral Tower. Oh, the DNA splicers are stored very safely. No way any evil team will ever have to steal them in any sort of capacity. I guard them because I don't know what kind of power might lie within them. But here's what's been bothering me. Could there be one more dragon-type Pokemon? Even if Kyurem really exists, we don't know what kind of Pokemon it is. For starters, the two Pokemon the aged Pokemon split into are both overwhelmingly powerful. So if Kyurem exists, could it just be a husk? A shell that was left over? Huh? Boom!
Uh-oh. Guys, what was that sound? Could be anything.
What was that?
Uh-oh. It's the Final Fantasy airship. The music here is so good. The cannon. Uh-oh. Wahoo! Terrorism! Diesel? No, it's Sid. Sid's airship. It went rogue. Yeah, they really just did commit terrorism, didn't they? Damn Team Plasma. Always making a mess out of things.
This world of ice. Haxorus, use Dragon Tail.
It didn't even... Oh, no, it did learn. No, wait. It did have Dragon Tail. What am I saying? Boom. Oh? Oh?
That's enough, Haxorus.
Like, I like that little tidbit. Throws out his Pokemon. Try and beat up the ice.
Not only did the ice stay unbroken, there's not even a scratch on it. What's going on? I don't think that's going to work.
Oh, it's this guy.
I remember you from N's castle. It's bitter cold. I'm shivering. I'm suffering, but I'm alive. The essence of life feels like it's proof of my existence. That's enough of philosophy. Here are the facts for your app. This ice was specially created by Team Plasma's tech. As long as we have our secret weapon, you'll never be able to melt or break this ice. Let me explain our purpose here. Raiden, hand over the DNA splice.
We just learned that he has those, by the way. How did they know? How did they know? I think, chat, I think Yancey is, like, secretly listening in on the transceiver that we picked up, and their colleague is actually Team Plasma. That's how they know. That's how they know that everything is going on, is because Yancey is listening in. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, sure. You tried to use logic. It wasn't logic. You just knew.
Do you think someone who knows what you did 2 years ago will just hand them over quietly?
Why would you confirm it, dude?
That's what I thought you'd say. At this point, I'd like to threaten you with another volley of ice, but we can't use it. It won't be enjoyable in this cold, but I guess we'll just search for them. Those foul villains. Caps, I want you to help me. We're gonna drive Team Plasma out of Opelucid City.
Sure thing, buddy. And we're gonna do that next time, because I think this is a good place to stop. Thank you guys for watching. Don't go anywhere. We will raid after I have a couple of announcements that I want to make. So thank you guys for watching again. If you want to get notified whenever we go live, please join our Discord. You can click the interested bell button on our events to get notified whenever we go live with any of these streams. A little plug for tomorrow. We will be hosting a Bulbacast tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern. That will be the next stream on the channel. So please do tune in for that if you want to see our reactions to the presents. So yeah, that's that. Who else is going to be streaming? I'll be live on Saturday morning, maybe. I haven't decided yet. And Dawning, obviously. Saturday night we'll be doing some art stuff. Sorry, I'm kind of like multitasking. Also, yeah, if you can't catch Bulbacast on like tomorrow, it will be on Twitch or on YouTube the next day. So do tune in. But if you can't, it's not a big deal. Let's go raid Pokemon Cast. We haven't raided Steve in a while. He is shiny raiding, doing Wo-Chien raids. There's your Wo-Chien content. Thank you guys. I'll be back on Saturday. If not, you can catch me live here again next week for more TheCapsLocke. Please do join the raid if you can. If you can't, that's totally fine. But all you have to do is say hi from Bulbagarden and then hop on out. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.